Top 6 Some pinpoints about this story. Act in such a way that nothing disturbs you. It is very powerful Buddhist Zen stories. Step 1. Central theme. The central theme of this story revolves around maintaining inner peace, no matter the external circumstances. It's about cultivating a state of mind that remains undisturbed by the ups and downs of life. In our fast-paced world, we often find ourselves reacting impulsively to challenges, stress, and negativity. But this story teaches us a different approach, a way to harness the power of mindfulness and non-attachment. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present, of observing our thoughts and feelings without getting carried away by them. It's about finding stillness amidst the chaos and clarity amidst confusion. The core of this story is the practice of non-attachment. This doesn't mean being indifferent or unfeeling, but rather, it's about not clinging to emotions and experiences, whether they are good or bad. By practicing non-attachment, we learn to let go of the need to control every outcome. We become resilient, able to face adversity with grace and wisdom. This is the essence of emotional regulation, responding thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This story also highlights the power of equanimity. Equanimity is a balanced state of mind, where we are not swayed by the highs or lows of life. It's about maintaining a steady heart, no matter what comes our way. Imagine the impact this can have on our relationships. When we act as if nothing bothers us, we reduce conflicts, foster understanding, and create a peaceful environment around us. Ultimately, this story is a guide to self-mastery. It's about gaining control over our own mind and emotions, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. By embracing the teachings of this story, we embark on a path to inner peace, resilience, and wisdom. We learn to navigate life's challenges with a calm heart and a clear mind. Step 2. Buddhist and Zen philosophy. Buddhism and Zen are ancient traditions that guide us towards a life of mindfulness, inner peace, and profound understanding. At the heart of these philosophies lies a simple yet transformative idea: maintaining a calm mind, regardless of external circumstances. The story "Act as if nothing bothers you" illustrates the essence of these teachings. It encourages us to cultivate a state of inner tranquility and resilience, even in the face of life's inevitable challenges. Central to Buddhist and Zen philosophy is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being fully present in the moment, observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. It's about embracing each moment with a clear and open mind. Another core principle is non-attachment. In Zen, non-attachment means letting go of our clinging to experiences and outcomes. It's not about detachment from life, but rather engaging fully without being overly affected by the highs and lows. Through non-attachment, we learn to accept the transient nature of life. We understand that everything is temporary, and this understanding helps us maintain a balanced and peaceful state of mind. Zen philosophy also teaches us the importance of simplicity and presence in our daily activities. Whether it's sipping tea or walking, each moment is an opportunity to practice mindfulness and find peace in simplicity. By embracing these teachings, we cultivate equanimity, a steady and balanced mind that remains calm amidst the storms of life. Equanimity allows us to respond to situations with wisdom and compassion, rather than reacting with impulsiveness. The story "Act as if nothing bothers you" reminds us of the power of self-mastery. It's about gaining control over our own mind and emotions, leading us towards enlightenment and deeper self-awareness. In practicing these principles, we embark on a path of inner peace and resilience. We learn to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom, fostering a sense of harmony within ourselves and the world around us. Step 3. Mindfulness and presence. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in each moment, aware of our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's about experiencing life as it unfolds, with a clear and open heart. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, teaches us the power of mindfulness. By staying present and aware, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and calm, rather than being swept away by stress and worry. Being present means fully engaging with whatever we are doing, whether it's walking, eating, or simply breathing. This engagement helps us connect deeply with ourselves and the world around us. Mindfulness allows us to savor life's simple pleasures. When we bring our full attention to the present moment, even the most mundane tasks can become sources of joy and fulfillment. In mindfulness practice, we learn to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Like leaves floating on a stream, we watch them pass by, acknowledging their presence without becoming entangled. This non-reactive awareness helps us respond to life's events with clarity and wisdom. Instead of reacting impulsively, we can choose thoughtful, deliberate actions. By acting as if nothing bothers us, we cultivate resilience. This doesn't mean ignoring our emotions, but rather acknowledging them and allowing them to pass without overwhelming us. Presence is also about connecting with the here and now. It's about experiencing each moment fully, without being distracted by the past or future. This connection brings a sense of peace and fulfillment. One of the simplest ways to cultivate mindfulness is through mindful breathing. By focusing on our breath, we anchor ourselves in the present moment, creating a space of calm and clarity. As we practice mindfulness and presence, we begin to see the world with fresh eyes. We notice the beauty in the everyday, the subtle details we often overlook, and the interconnectedness of all things. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, is a reminder of the profound impact mindfulness can have on our lives. By staying present and aware, we find inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to the world around us. Step 4. Detachment. Detachment is a core teaching in Buddhist and Zen philosophy. It is not about being indifferent or unfeeling, but rather about maintaining a balanced mind amidst life's highs and lows. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, illustrates the power of detachment. It teaches us to remain calm and composed, regardless of external circumstances. But what does detachment truly mean? Detachment is about letting go of our attachment to outcomes, emotions, and material possessions. It's understanding that everything in life is temporary and accepting this impermanence with grace. In practicing detachment, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without becoming entangled in them. Like leaves on a stream, we watch them pass by, acknowledging their presence without holding on. Detachment allows us to experience life fully, without being overly affected by its ups and downs. It helps us maintain inner peace and emotional balance, even in challenging times. When we act as if nothing bothers us, we are practicing detachment. We are not ignoring our emotions, but rather acknowledging them and choosing not to let them disturb our inner calm. Detachment fosters resilience. By not clinging to specific outcomes, we become more adaptable and open to whatever life brings. This flexibility is a source of strength and wisdom. Zen philosophy teaches us that true freedom comes from within. By detaching from our desires and fears, we free ourselves from the chains of suffering and find true peace. Detachment also enhances our ability to be present. When we let go of attachments, we can fully engage with the present moment, appreciating life's simple joys without distraction. One practical way to cultivate detachment is through mindful breathing. By focusing on our breath, we anchor ourselves in the present, allowing thoughts and emotions to come and go without attachment. As we embrace detachment, we begin to see the world with new clarity. We understand that our true nature is not defined by external circumstances, but by our inner state of mind. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, reminds us of the liberating power of detachment. By letting go of our attachments, we find inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to the present moment. Step 5. Emotional control. Emotional control is a cornerstone of both Buddhist and Zen philosophy. It involves understanding our emotions deeply and choosing how to respond to them, rather than being driven by them. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, teaches us the power of maintaining emotional control. It shows us that we can remain calm and composed, no matter what life throws our way. Emotional control doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring our feelings. Instead, it's about acknowledging them, understanding their origins, and choosing a balanced response. One key aspect of emotional control is mindfulness. By being fully present and aware of our emotions as they arise, we can observe them without getting swept away. Mindfulness helps us create a space between stimulus and response. In that space lies our power to choose how we react, allowing us to respond with wisdom and clarity rather than impulsiveness. The practice of acting as if nothing bothers us is about maintaining this calm center. It's about not letting external events dictate our inner state of mind. When we control our emotions, we are better equipped to face challenges. Emotional control fosters resilience, enabling us to navigate life's difficulties with grace and strength. Zen philosophy teaches us that true strength comes from within. By mastering our emotions, we can maintain peace and stability, even in turbulent times. Emotional control also enhances our ability to be present. When we are not overwhelmed by our emotions, we can fully engage with the here and now, appreciating life's simple moments. One practical way to develop emotional control is through mindful breathing. By focusing on our breath, we can ground ourselves in the present, creating a calm space within to observe our emotions. As we practice emotional control, we begin to see our emotions as part of the human experience, not as forces that control us. This perspective allows us to handle our feelings with compassion and understanding. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, reminds us of the profound power of emotional control. By mastering our emotions, we find inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to ourselves and the world around us. Step 6. Practical wisdom. Practical wisdom is the ability to navigate life's challenges with insight and balance. It combines knowledge, experience, and thoughtful action to create harmony and understanding. The story act, as if nothing bothers you, encapsulates this wisdom. It teaches us how to remain composed and thoughtful, regardless of external circumstances, by applying practical wisdom to our daily lives. Practical wisdom begins with mindfulness. Being fully present and aware helps us see situations clearly, free from the distortions of stress and emotion. Mindfulness allows us to pause and reflect before reacting. This space for reflection is where practical wisdom resides, enabling us to choose our responses wisely. When we act with practical wisdom, we understand the impermanent nature of life. We accept that both joy and sorrow are transient, and this acceptance helps us maintain a balanced perspective. Applying practical wisdom means responding to life's challenges with calm and clarity. It involves considering the long-term effects of our actions and making decisions that promote lasting peace and well-being. In Buddhist and Zen philosophy, practical wisdom is not just theoretical. It's about integrating these insights into everyday actions, from how we communicate to how we handle stress. Wisdom teaches us that every moment is an opportunity to practice patience, compassion, and understanding. By acting wisely, we create a ripple effect of positivity in our lives and the lives of others. Practical wisdom also involves simplicity and focus. Whether it's through mindful activities like a tea ceremony or simply being present with loved ones, these actions ground us in what truly matters. One way to cultivate practical wisdom is through mindful breathing. By focusing on our breath, we create a moment of stillness that allows wisdom to arise naturally. As we embrace practical wisdom, we begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. We understand that our actions have consequences, and we strive to act in ways that bring harmony and balance. The story Act as if nothing bothers you reminds us of the power of practical wisdom. By integrating mindfulness and thoughtful action into our lives, we find inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to the world around us. The story Act as if nothing bothers you reminds us of the power of practical wisdom. By integrating mindfulness and thoughtful action into our lives, we find inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to the world around us.